Welcome back to another video. And I want to talk about in this video, short little video. Had a crazy dream, and I'm just gonna talk about the little bits and pieces that I do remember about it. That was a on edge dream, I will say. And I don't know, I'm not sure what to make out of it. So basically in the dream, I was in my old childhood house, and I'm always dreaming about that childhood house, and I don't know what it is about that house. I don't know if I'm looping, because I'm not living in that house anymore. I don't know if I'm looping. I don't know if I can't get detached from that house or something. And it's kind of ironic because Quavo, the rapper, for those who don't know, he just released the I'm gonna talk about that too, because I think I made some correlation dealing with that little trailer that Quavo dropped too, because I know that's subliminal as well. But anyway, in my dream, I was in my old house. I remember looking out a particular window in that old house, and I saw what this woman had showed me. She showed me a video recently on like a sky phenomenon that was happening in the sky, and I saw the same thing in my dream. When I saw that little line of light, I kept looking. I was excited because I saw it in my dream, and then next thing you know, a ship came out of it, as I could remember, and it was lit up like some bright blue lights. It was lit up, and then it flew out of it, and then it warped, like it flew up, then it flew down to the ground, and it shifted, and I was looking at it, and then like in my being, like in my inner self was telling me, oh snap, they just saw them. So at that moment in my dream, I was feeling, that's connected to what Dolo was saying, like in the astral plane, the only way you can move around is using your feelings. Like if you want to go forward, you gotta feel like you're going forward. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't have no physical legs in the astral plane. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, I felt like I saw me, and when I saw them land and shift into a car or something, I knew that they were coming toward me, and I was in that house. But in dreams sometimes you be shifting from setting to setting. Like you'll think you in a house, the next thing you know it's a building. But anyway, I was in that house, and next thing I know it was some type of mansion that I can remember, and we was like in a I don't know how many stories tall it was, but I was anticipating, or I was expecting them to bust in, because they saw them, this ship. So it was this one particular Asian guy, actually, I believe, the form that he took, and he was saying that he had to kill me because I had saw them, or saw him. All I can remember now is I was tied up to a chair, and he had a special made type of revolver pointed toward me. He shot me 2 times in my stomach, and I think he shot me another time, but I didn't die. And he had me tied up. And then next thing you know, all I remember is it was a next scene. I was trying to escape. That's all I can remember. It was exciting, What happened? I had jumped out the building. I remember climbing the building, but somehow the blinds were on the outside of the building of each window. So I'm grabbing on the blinds, from blinds to blinds, going up, as I got as I have like these super powers or something. I'm basically scaling the building, going up, holding on to the blinds that were on the outside of the building, which didn't make no sense. They're supposed to be on the inside. But anyway, I'm climbing. Then I got into another room, and this other room was full of people. Um mostly white people. They were like having this type of ceremony, so I blended in. I tried to blend in or whatnot. I don't know what form I was. I don't know if I was black, this race. You see what I'm saying? I was just there, and I was trying to escape. Um, that guy, he found his way in there. That's all I can remember. Um, what else happened? He shot me down, basically insinuating that I better not say a word. And I was basically amongst a lot of shapeshifters because some other white people, they walked in, and I was under the impression they had gave me some winks. You see what I'm saying? They winked their eyes at me as if they know who he is, so they were after him. This white person was after the so-called Asian that was holding me hostage or whatnot. So she winked and she shapeshifted into a different person. Um Her eyes changed. Because they would send down, we would send down in a like in a row of chairs, and they would send down across from us. I had to draw it out so y'all could better visualize it. But yeah, she was winking. Then I remember her sniffing some what I what I assume is crack, and it gave her some powers or something. It was some type of powdery substance. She sniffed it, and I guess it seemed like it made her stronger or something. And that's all I can remember for that scene. Fast forward, another scene. I was in my old neighborhood again, down the alley, walking or either on my bike, riding by, and then these three groups of black pea-head children was passing by me. That was riding in a row, 1, 2, 3, like Three Stooges, and they rolled past me. I'm walking past them, and then I was like, oh snap! It looked like they want trouble. Next thing you know, these pea-headed triplets shapeshifted into some type of black teenagers. One had an afro like the dude from Ned's Declassified, the black dude with the glasses. He had like a little medium afro or something. And next thing you know, fast forward, we basically fighting. I had some type of super strength. My hands were like steel, and I was punching them. They had super strength too. And I was determined to beat all of them, and I did. Like, I didn't lose. I didn't fall or nothing. I was punching them super hard. I don't know what that was about, because I wasn't looking for no trouble. But yeah, I think I had taught them a lesson. I think they just stopped fighting me because I was fighting back. I was standing my ground. And that's pretty much all I can remember. Oh yeah, it was another part of my dream. I was a next scene. Well, I don't know who I was trying to escape from, but I was turning myself invisible. Because when I'm in my dream and I'm trying to escape somebody, I try to turn myself invisible. I don't know how I do it, but I try to be unseen. And I was in my neighbor's area, which is next door. Like I said, I keep dreaming about this same old neighborhood. I don't know if it's telling me that I need to get out or what. But anyway, I was in their backyard. They had a dog. I'm hopping over the fence, hopping on the dog house, using my agility, which is another power that I had, or capability. And the dog had barked, so I was like, oh, so now he saw me, so I made myself invisible. And then, but he started using his sense of smell and started smelling me out. So as soon as he got close, I super punched him in the gut to, like, move him away, to scoot him away, because he was coming close to me, to my being, to my area. So I punched him in the stomach and scooted him away. Then he came back. He didn't make no noise or nothing. Like, he just kept sniffing like he knew where I was, because he couldn't see me, but he knew where I was. So I think I hit him again. That's pretty much all I can remember. That's crazy. I was listening to Remedy H just now before I go to work. He's talking about the movies that he just saw, whatnot. I'm trying to make like some connections to it. You know, he was talking about the Saxons trying to leave the planet. You know, as I discussed before multiple times in my videos or my posts, that they try to leave but they can't leave. The reason why I'm talking about this is like I said earlier in this video, Quavo has a album trailer called Rocket Power. They trying to leave the planet, but they can't because they're slaves to the planet. So they gotta make us miserable as possible so they can remain in power. You know. So yeah, Rocket Power. Quavo, just go watch the trailer of Quavo giving a tribute to his brother Takeoff in Rocket Power. Quavo was talking. He was walking up a mountain, like this little plateau mountain, dealing with rock. The element was rock. You see what I'm saying? Rock, like a mountain that was cut off. Matter of fact, you can even say it was a tree, cause they say that mountains that, you know, that are flat or whatnot, they're really tree stumps or whatnot. You know, I'm just throwing that in there. But anyway, Quavo proceeds to raise up his chains, what I believe are the infinity links, and on the rocket itself, it had a logo, which was the figure 8 or an infinity sign, I guess representing the infinity links, aka chains. So they that kind of symbolizes to me that they got us looping, or they're looping, or whatnot. Like I told y'all, if you watch Guardians of the Galaxy 3, it's about Rocket trying to leave off the planet. Rocket power. They need rocket power to leave. And again, like I told y'all, they always use black people to promote whatever they trying to do. Whatever agenda they trying to do, they use us to magnetize it, to give it power. Because for the most part, other beings, they can't do it, apparently. They got to use us as a black mirror to magnetize or manifest anything that they trying to do, it seems. Based off what I'm telling y'all and showing y'all the proof or whatnot. So yeah, rocket power gives me the implication that they trying to leave but they can't leave. They trying to do a reset. They're trying to go back, but they can't take back what they already did. That's connected to what Remedy H was talking about. When he was talking about the time travel in the movie Indiana Jones. They're trying to go back in time, and they're trying to redo some stuff and all that. But they can't do it. They can't undo. Once you do it, it's already recorded. It's done. So yeah. That's all I have. But I know that was an interesting dream that I had. It was had me on edge. Like, dang, I was really in a fight in my dream. And it'd be crazy how I be trying to how can I say, like, register. It's crazy how I be trying to register that I'm in the dream world and I have a physical body as well. Cause I feel like when I'm fighting or something, I feel like I be moving. I feel like I be moving during these fight scenes, but there's no way to tell if I'm not recording my body while I sleep. I thought about doing that too, but I haven't. But Yeah, it's crazy. I tried to make myself invisible. Oh yeah, there was another dream. I had another dream where I was in a mall. No, I think that was connected to being chased by seeing that alien ship. I was in a mall full of people. I was trying to hide. Then they turned on the sprinkler system to kill people. It had some type of fluid in it that would, I don't know, freeze them up, or give them some type of sedative or something. I can't remember, but I remember making myself ooh, okay, I remember some pieces of it. Folks were taking stuff out the mall. I was trying to get stuff because things were going out of business, I think, or something, going through some type of apocalypse or something. That's all I can remember. But yeah, that's all I have for right now. Appreciate y'all for listening. I'm about to head into work, and I'll catch y'all later on the next video. Peace.